Okay, this is a very, very rare occasion that Jalen is making an appearance because he hates it with a passion. But leading into what we were talking about yesterday, Greg and I, where he was asking about what would you do different, like with my mom, and it would be having videos and more pictures. And we were talking about the fact that we didn't have smartphones. Like yesterday, Jalen, we were talking about how my first phone, your grandmother bought me my first phone, and it was like one of those, like a big brick. It was actually like a phone, and you plugged it into the car lighter. So we were laughing at the irony. Now you're not allowed to have, you're not allowed to talk and drive, but there it's like almost like that's the preferred method because you couldn't talk without it being plugged in. Oh, okay. So we were talking a little bit about school because I was complaining. Yes. Good parenting, but I was saying, oh my God, school sucks. And then I remembered, oops, child on board. So I'm like, oh, disregard what I said. I just meant it sucks for me because like I'm old and I'm going to school still. And it's annoying. But I'm like, no, but you stay in school and you do good. And what was your response?
I was just saying that school it's a universal thing where just nobody really enjoys it. I don't think anyone goes to school thinking that they're gonna have a good time. I think they just know that they have to, and it's not even really, sometimes it's not even really like they think that they have to because they want to be like a certain thing when they grow older, but they feel like their parents this is not
Careful.
my personal
Careful.
experience. I'm just
Parent
saying
on board.
that sometimes they don't even feel like they need to go to school because it's gonna help them progress in life, but more so that it's gonna help them just make their parents happy. And
So is that why you're in school?
No. I do want to learn more things and become an expert at hopefully medicine and everything, but I'm just saying that.
Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully.
But
nothing's guaranteed. I'm trying my best. I know that.
Well, then it's guaranteed.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, hopefully.
Well, if you try your best, it's guaranteed. That's how it works, right?
That's true, yeah.
Okay.
So, back to how you were saying school sucks, and you're like, well, not for you. It does suck for me.
Well,
it sucks for
you know, sometimes I forget people are listening. I try to use my inside voice, but it comes outside. I forgot you were here, and I was kind of doing like a song, right? I was doing the song of school sucks, but I won't get into that because it was really bad. And then I forgot he was sitting here because he was plugged in as usual. So he's like a silhouette sometimes. And then I had to now have now we had to have a teaching method now of, oh, well, no, school doesn't suck. It's great. It's amazing, right? It's amazing. But then he went into this explanation that, no, it kind of does suck, right?
Yeah, it kind of forces a bunch of stuff on you that you don't really need. It's
like English.
English is terrible.
English is terrible.
It's just like school recognizes everything that makes a person weaker, and they try to force it on you so that you become stronger in the future. So I guess I understand it.
No, I agree with you. They should not, I find they should develop your strengths and not force you to develop your weaknesses.
Like, everything is like, okay, you gotta get up before the sun comes up. You're dead tired. You have to pay attention. You have to focus on 4 different subjects all at once. And I guess in university it's 5. And then you have to make sure you can balance your work, be responsible. It's a whole bunch of stress and everything. And I understand because you need this in the future for the adult life. But at the same time, it's just, sometimes it almost feels too much. And I think that's why a lot of kids don't, they just give up and they'll just drop out of university or high school and try to figure out some other way. Because, in my opinion, it's just sometimes it goes too far. And going back to English, I can't. I don't know. I try so hard and nothing ever seems to come out of it.
Well, I was saying this, as much as I'm hard on you, and that's my job, and I'm not giving it up. So, but I was saying in high school when I did creative writing, right? I couldn't get past 60. No matter what, and exactly what you said, I would do everything that the teacher said. Miss Burns, if you're listening. I did everything she said, and no matter what I wrote, and I thought it was amazing, and it was like, no, not so much. But then I almost thought maybe I'm not really good at writing. So I almost didn't even do writing at university, but I said, okay, I'm going to just take a chance. So I did a creative writing course as an elective, and I got an A. So you can't really, it really is subjective.
Yeah, but I mean, I've gotten low to mid 80s all 4 years so far. All different teachers, so I don't know. I feel like kids that, like, obviously I can't say names, but.
Why not?
Because that's crazy. That's just that'd be crazy. But there's kids in the class.
That what? They're getting good marks?
Yeah, I don't feel they're, like, if you're in the same math class, I feel like it would be different. But English, I just feel like I'm brought down to a level that I'm not used to being at when it comes to school.
Well, hopefully this gets out, because I find that's not acceptable either. Because,
well,
marks are everything.
Yeah. And I guess maybe it's just the way my brain works. Like, maybe people who don't really excel at mathematics and sort of general equations and all that, they're just better when it comes to figurative thinking and just, catching the idea of a book and being able to apply it to different examples in real life and everything. And that's why they get much better marks on essays or tests, because they're able to see symbolic reasons more than the more literal term. Because I only see literal. When I read a book and it's telling me, oh, this person walked over here, I only see it as this person went from this place to this place. Some other people might see it, oh, this person's transversing into this new sort of lifestyle, and I don't understand it. But I'm forced to have to understand it because that's how reading works, I guess.
But, okay, look at how you just logically explained what is happening with English and math and how you think. So can't you apply that same theory to an essay? You just explained it to me.
Yeah, you think
just
it'd be that easy?
But you just did it.
Look, okay.
All right.
You know that essay I told you about where I wrote 1,800 words?
Yeah.
The maximum word limit was 1,500, and so that's why I stopped, because I was writing and I was like, this is way too far. I was almost at 2,000. I went back and edited it, and then I took away some words. I handed it in, and the teacher told me I didn't write enough because I left out some.
Didn't I always tell you write more? Always do more.
I did more. The maximum
but
was
you
1,500.
But you edited it out.
I didn't. First, number one, the things I edited out were not important. Like, it was some random words here and there. I didn't edit out.
Clearly, it was important.
No, because she asked me to add like 2 extra examples, which would have taken at least another 100, 200 words, and there was no way I could add that in. Like, I wouldn't even think about putting it in because I was already at 1,800 and I was just starting the conclusion, and I was like, there's no way I can add anything else. I know she wants me to add some more stuff because there's more important things that I've left out, but I can't because I've covered the most important things, and I have no more room. That's what I was thinking. So that's another thing about English, is the little rules that I don't agree with. I don't like MLA format. I find that really dumb, and I don't like word limits because I find
I can hook you up with MLA format. Don't worry about that.
I feel like if you can get your point across in 5 words, why do I have to write 15? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, that's how you do in life. Like, you only use one syllable. I'm surprised you.
Yeah, because
I didn't even know
what
you
do I
had
need
all of those words in you.
What do I need to say? I mean,
I'm
when
shocked.
when I'm really serious, I'll say more.
Oh,
words.
you're real. Oh, so you're never serious
But
with
when
your
I'm
mother.
yeah, because I'm on camera now, so I feel like I have to be